he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen, and you couple that with that college wrestling background. Every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as
Watch
well.
That low single.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Tony Ferguson enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Damian Maia is ready to go, and that means so are we for our main event. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner,
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Well, you talk about must-see TV. This guy is as watchable as any fighter on the roster. His longtime cornerman, Eddie Bravo, says he'll train 6 hours straight. Tonight we're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Nobody is going to out-condition El Cucuy. Tony Ferguson.
Look at him whip his hips into that kick. Guillotine here. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up into the corner and make it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, working for the submission again.
They're both struggling so much to get out of this position.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Beautiful transition.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Ferguson's back in full mount.
This is a terrible position.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Great defense by this fighter.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Maia's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Excellent ground and pound here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
2 minutes to go in round one. Collar tie here in the clinch. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in.
Now it's tight. There it is. Working now to finish off this heel hook. He's got to keep the knee inside of his hip. Cannot allow for him to beat his hips. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Ferguson's pass is denied. A lot of high-level grappling out of Tony Ferguson, as we have come to expect, and you expected that this would be his approach in this matchup tonight.
Well, you watch him and know that in this matchup, wrestling and submissions would be his easiest path to victory. He has employed that, and because he employed that, he has put himself way ahead in this fight. Getting him out here.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
He's got to start throwing now.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in a half guard position on the mat.
Round two next. All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
All right, here we go with round two. This should be good. Damian Maia and Tony Ferguson. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so
huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Telegraphed about it, and now we'll see if he can transition here to the back.
Oh, nice. jab there by the champion.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by MAIA. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
MAIA's in half guard.
Now it's his mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2.
You need to work on this position.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Side control now. Just over 2 minutes to go. Ferguson getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. MAIA's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. MAIA's able to transition back to side control now.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent. Seconds winding down in round 2. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body.
He's in trouble.
Oh!
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Ferguson with a nasty combination.
Oh, he's got a guillotine. He's really working hard for his guillotine, but he can't blow out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure. He's in a good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Tony Ferguson. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by MAIA.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Might be a submission attempt here, Chad.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
MAIA going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Side control is pretty safe there.
Just over 2 minutes to go. MAIA's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. El Cucuy's eye is closing up. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
MAIA's back in side control.
Now he's going full mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ferguson's back in full guard now.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, side control now.
Oh, good defense, yes. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Tony Ferguson. Oh, man, that eye looks so swollen now. You've got to wonder whether or not that might be a fractured orbital. All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. All right, quick pause in the action here. Hopefully this won't be the end of the fight, but some serious swelling around that eye, and I'm not sure the extent to which his vision has been compromised.
I don't know how much you can see right now. He seems to be trying to find the opponent, but his spirit isn't broken.
He's taking a close look, going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, Maybe got to take some chances now.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
MAIA gets hit with a flush uppercut there. 15 seconds. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Big right hand there. Just out of range with that strike.
Really good level change.
Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. Rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Ferguson's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Ferguson. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. Every single time a shot lands up top, you can see the damage that it's inflicting. The work that he has done has been masterful. And now he has his opponent very limited because he can't take many shots to the head anymore.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory. That was a slick transition.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
Ferguson's in half guard now. Under 2 minutes to go. Wow, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. And Busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, he's got his back. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
MAIA's right back to the full mount. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it.
MAIA's in half guard.
Massive shots from the top.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, that's the end of the round, and you see the cut on the cheek. That thing is getting downright nasty. It is getting worse here by the minute, and you gotta wonder to what extent does that impact him moving forward here in this fight? You at least have to ask the question. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are gonna be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, just missed on the overhand left. That might have done some damage. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, close guard now. El Cucuy getting worked over, something fierce here by those hammer fists. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. He passed the half guard. There it is, now he's on the mount. He's got to be careful here.
Nicely done. Lands with the ground and pound here. Ferguson's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. MAIA's right back to the full mount here.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. In the half guard.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by MAIA.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, feet on the hips here. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Oh, great reversal to top position by Ferguson. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Ferguson's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Oh, hammer fist here by Ferguson. Lands with the ground and pound. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Ferguson's looking to pass in a half guard here, but he's denied. Nice strike from bottom position. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ferguson. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, how about that transition in top position? Beautiful work by MAIA.
And the fighters are inverted now on the ground.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. El Cucuy's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Ferguson's back inside control here. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, MAIA.
All right, so MAIA, the Brazilian, still getting it done well past his 40th birthday. This is just a very difficult matchup for anybody in this welterweight division, and he proved to be that yet again here tonight. It really is remarkable when you look on paper at everything MAIA has accomplished, and tonight's win, another feather in the cap of the borderline future UFC Hall of Fame.